Okay, it's 6:30 p.m. and the Louisville Planning and Zoning Commission regular meeting of Tuesday, April 21st, 2020 is called to order. Before we start, anybody, the citizens or visitors that are listening in either on the internet or called in by phone, if you wish to speak and you raise your hand, and that's on the internet, in the Zoom meeting, or if you've called in, you push *9, and that will raise your hand to speak, and someone from staff will talk to you. After that, the next item is approval of the minutes of the April 7th, 2020 meeting. Do I have a motion to approve as presented?
Move to approve.
I missed who said that. Mary Ellen or Karen?
Aaron.
Aaron, okay.
I'll second.
Okay, that was Mary Ellen. I see a little paper.
Yes.
Okay. So with this new procedure, then we do a roll call vote. William?
Aye.
A or nay on these? John?
Yeah. Aye.
Mary Ellen?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
Aram?
Aye.
Jim? Aye. Okay, motion carries as presented. Item number 3 is a public hearing for consent agenda. Item 3A is the final plat of Crossroads Center South Edition, lots 1R-2 and 2, Block B, on 10.096 acres out of the Buffalo Bayou Brazos Colorado Railroad Company survey. Abstract number 180. This is Zone Medical District, MD. It's located on the northeast corner of Windhaven Parkway and Cookie Lane, being a replat of Crossroads Center South Edition, lots 1R-2 and 2, Block B.
Yes, Commissioners. So staff has reviewed this plat, and there are 2 outstanding comments. One is to update the lot and block numbers so they aren't the same as the previous plat for tracking purposes. And the other is they're currently dedicating to the city a slope easement for the construction on Windhaven, I believe it was Windhaven Parkway. And so those are the 2 conditions with which staff recommends that you deny this plat and delegate to staff the authority to approve once those conditions are met. So again, staff's recommendation tonight is to deny with the conditions and delegate to staff the authority to approve once those conditions are met. We're here if you have any questions, and I believe that the applicant is here as well. I'm not sure if they want to raise their hand to speak on this item or not. Yes, he's raising his hand.
Okay.
Mr. Forney, you're now unmuted and should be able to talk. Hang on just a second here.
Are you able to hear me? Sorry.
There you are, yes.
Sorry, I was just wanted to say that I'm available for questions or answer questions if there are any.
Okay, come here.
Commissioners, any questions?
No.
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. This time we'll open up the public hearing. Anyone wishes to speak, please raise your hand.
There are no hands raised.
Okay, then the public hearing is now closed. Commissioners, any comments, concerns? If not, may I have a motion to deny?
Mr. Chairman, one point of clarification on that. We may want to use the terminology of disapprove versus denying.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Entertain a motion to disapprove item 3A.
Move to dis,
I move to disapprove final plat of Crossroads under
Okay,
proposition for the deficiencies and give staff approval to
Motion by Aaron,
corrected.
seconded by William, right?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. And we do a roll call vote. William,
Yay.
John,
Yay.
Mary Ellen,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aram,
Aye.
Jim, aye. Okay, that is 7 ayes, no nays. Okay.
Thank you, commissioners.
Okay. Item number 4. Item number 4 is a public hearing for a plat. It's a final plat of Harris Street townhouses containing 4 residential lots on a 0.12 acres. It's out of the A.G. King survey. It's abstract number 698. It is zoned Old Town Mixed Use 2, OTM, U2. It's located on the southwest corner of East Walter Street and Harris Street. This is a replat of Keeley Edition, lots 5, 6, and block 7.
Good evening, commissioners. So this plat was submitted quite a while back prior to House Bill 3161. They are moving forward. They do have 3 variances being requested tonight. 2 are related to the plat. One is to allow a reduction of right-of-way dedication on Harris Street, going from 25 feet from the center line to 21 feet from the center line. They are doing a 1-foot sidewalk easement to ensure that the 6-foot sidewalk in our street cross section can be accommodated. And then staff is supporting this request. The second plat-related variance request is to allow a reduced width of a utility easement from 6.5 feet to 7 feet, or from 7.5 feet to 6.5 feet. 7.5 feet is what we typically require for franchise utilities. The applicant has worked with the franchise utility providers, and they have agreed to locate in the 6.5 foot utility easement that is being provided, so staff has no objection to this. And then the third variance is regarding shade trees on the property. Based on the street section proposed and the lots and setbacks, there's not sufficient room for healthy growth of a canopy tree. So they're requesting to plant ornamentals instead. And this will go to City Council, but is not a plat-related variance. And so staff's recommendation tonight is that the Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of the final plat with requested variances. And then this would be scheduled before the City Council on their May the 4th meeting. Staff's here if you have any questions. I'm not sure if the applicant is or not, but if he is, or if anyone wants to speak on this, they can raise their hand.
I had one question about parking. Would be on-street parking, enough space?
So there will not be on-street parking on this side of the street because there will be the driveways that enter into the townhomes. And that's one of the reasons that we're supportive of the right-of-way reduction, because with those driveways, you can't have the on-street parking that we would typically have. But each of the units will have a 2-car garage.
Oh, 2-car, okay. Commissioners? Okay, if not, we'll open up the public hearing. See if anybody raises their hand.
It doesn't look like there's any hands raised for this item.
Okay, then the public hearing is now closed. Any more comments, concerns, commissioners? If not, may I have a motion on item 4A, Harris Street Townhouses, final plat?
Move to
Motion.
approve.
Okay, motion by Mary Ellen,
Second.
seconded by William. Roll call vote. William,
Yay.
John,
Yeah. Aye.
Mary Ellen,
Aye.
Alvin,
Aye.
Karen,
Aye.
Aaron,
Aye.
Jim, aye. Motion carries 7 ayes and no nays.
Thank you, Commissioners. And as I previously stated, this plat will go before the City Council at their May 4th meeting.
Okay. Moving on to item number 5, public hearing for zoning and special use permits. Consideration of a zone change request from Public Use District, PU, excuse me, to Planned Development Estate Townhouse District, which is PD-ETH, on approximately 24.120 acres. It's out of the BBB and CRR survey, abstract number 180, the J. Johnson survey, abstract number 1609, and the A. Singleton survey, abstract number 1138. It's located on the northeast corner of Windhaven Parkway and Parker Road, which is Farm to Market 544, as requested by William Gatema, Arcadia Realty Corporation, on behalf of the Louisville Independent School District, LISD, the property owner. This is case number 220-02-2PZ.
Good evening, Commissioners. The Louisville Independent School District owns a 24-acre tract of land on the northeast side of Louisville off of Windhaven Parkway and Parker Road. The school district is looking to sell this land for a single-family residential neighborhood. Arcadia Realty Corporation, the Dallas-based developer, is looking at making this property a planned development for 131 detached single-family lots. This proposed planned development has a base zoning of estate townhouse. Estate townhouse is the zoning of the adjacent neighborhood across Windhaven to the west. So this base zoning will match the characteristic of the neighborhoods in this region. Compared to the base zoning of estate townhouse, the PD will feature smaller house sizes with a greater separation of space between the buildings themselves. It's also a front entry development with the garage against the public right-of-way in front of that. So the PD is featuring enhanced architectural requirements than what is required in Louisville's Code of Ordinances currently. They're looking at having 70% brick and stone building materials overall, with 100% brick and stone on the front elevation. There'll be enhanced architectural elements that are chosen from a menu of options found in the development standards of the PD. There'll be enhanced garages and driveways, as well as a limit on repeating elevations in the lot. On the screen now, you can see generally what the developments will look like, other than the enhanced driveways. There are a number of neighborhood amenities with this planned development. The planned development features enhanced pedestrian elements. So this includes, or the major item is the street trees that separate the sidewalk. The sidewalk is separated from the residential street with a tree, creating an enhanced pedestrian experience. There'll also be a pocket park to the neighborhood a walking path around the existing detention basin, a path to the Louisville LISD property to the north, a cut through in the neighborhood, as well as some enhanced entryway features to the development. So there are two options proposed for the pocket park of this development. The developer is working with the city to develop an agreement to dedicate the pocket park to the city at a later date. Doing this would offset the required park dedication fees and park development fees. City of Louisville has identified a park deficit in this area of Louisville through the 10-minute walk to a park goal. If this park dedication agreement is accepted between the city and the developer, then the park will have enhanced features such as a gazebo or playground equipment. As is, the park features the same street trees as well as benches and some enhanced landscape plantings at the corner. This slide shows the enhanced entryway features as mentioned before. This is on both entrances to the development off of Parker and Glen Haven. They're also proposing some innovative screening design for this development. So per Louisville's code, an opaque masonry screening wall is required completely surrounding all residential developments. So the developer is proposing to have along the eastern, north, and western edges of the property will have a wood screening wall with landscaping, a living screen behind that screening wall. So this creates a softer edge to the neighborhood than a masonry wall would. Along the Parker Road, where there are houses backing up, they'll have the standard masonry screening wall. And where the residential street runs parallel to Parker Road, the developer is proposing a 3-foot tall landscape berm to create a separation there. And that paired with the street trees will create this screening for this area. This slide shows the wood fence with the landscape planting. And here's some pictures, the illustrative pictures showing this design. This slide is showing the landscape berm with the plantings for the entrance off of Farm to Market 544 Parker Road. And here's some illustrative pictures of what that berm plus the trees, what that will look like. There are a variety of variances that are being requested in conjunction with this plan development. There's a total of 8 variances. These variances are required, A, to allow the screening, to allow the front entry product, to allow the street trees, as well as there's variances for the site triangles and other things of that element. Staff is in support of each of these variances as they're required to create the unique design of Parker Place. As mentioned before, there's the street trees are proposing, and here's the street section, how the street trees will look. We did receive a letter of support from the HOA of the neighboring neighborhood for this project, and staff recommends approval. Are there any questions? And I know the developer is here as well and can answer any questions you may have.
There will be an HOA?
There will be an HOA. I failed to mention that. An HOA will maintain all of the parks and open space for it.
And the fence?
Right.
In the screen wall.
Commissioners, anything else?
No.
No.
Okay, at this time we'll open up the public hearing. If anyone who wishes to speak, please raise your hand. And if you're on a computer, I might have failed to mention that it's automatically muted to begin with.
Jonathan, I don't know if you can hear me. This is Will Giedem. I'm just here. If you have any additional questions you might have, I can answer. Jonathan, you did a great job explaining the vision of the project.
All right, commissioners, questions for the applicant? Okay, I guess at this time we'll close the public hearing. And may I have a motion on 5A, consideration of a zone change request from PU to PDETH.
Move to approve.
Okay, Karen, move
Yes.
to approve.
I'll second.
Who said that? Oh, John?
John.
Seconded by John. Okay, we'll do roll call. William?
Yay.
John?
Aye.
Mary Ellen?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
Aram?
Aye.
Jim? Aye. Okay, that's a 7 ayes and no nays, so motion carries.
Thank you, Commissioners. This item will be appearing before City Council on May 4th for a second and final public hearing.
Okay. The last item is a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn?
That was Mary Ellen?
Yes.
All right.
Second.
Who's that, Alvin? A motion by Mary Ellen, seconded by Alvin, and officially roll call, not roll call. William?
Aye.
John?
Aye.
Mary Ellen?
Aye.
Alvin?
Aye.
Karen?
Aye.
Aaron?
Aye.
Jim? Aye. Okay, motion carries, meeting adjourned.